Alright, so we got it out here. It's actually in worse shape than I thought. I'll get a close-up of those pictures here in a minute. But as you can see, it's out. I just want to show you some of the tools that I used. First of all, these things are a bear. What you got to do is squeeze these two tabs together as hard as you can, and then they pull out really easily. But the tricky part is getting in there and squeezing these two tabs, because the intake runners, there's an intake runner on either side here, those massive aluminum intake runners, they're right in there, and this thing's actually at an angle, so it's impossible to get your fingers in there, and you have to squeeze them together hard. So I had to come up with a tool, so I searched around my toolkit and found the scribe here. This actually worked perfectly. I wrapped some duct tape here on the ends, so I can get a little better purchase on the on the tabs. And then you just have to squeeze these in between the intake runners, right alongside here, and then using one hand, you squeeze as hard as you can, like this, just like that, and you can see how easily the tabs come together. And as soon as you get those tabs squeezed together, you just pull this up. You have to pull that hard. It's actually pretty easy. Cylinders 1 through 5 and 7 through 11 were somewhat easy. 6 and 12 are a real bear, because not only do you have the intake runners there, but you also have those pipes. To get that out, I used these needle nose pliers to grab on the wire. It's okay to grab on the wire because we're going to replace them all anyway. But still, it took me probably 15 minutes to get this thing around the pins here, actually it's even worse, around the intake runner, the vacuum tubes, and there is a engine lift point back there that all get in the way of these little tabs, so it's a real struggle to get this in there. But then after you get it in there, after you get it squeezed in, it should just come right out. Also wanted to show you this here. These things here. So which is these? No, not these. Yeah, no, this one right here. Which one was it? Yeah, it was these two. These two connectors here. Let's make sure you can see those. Yeah. These two connectors here, when they come out of the car, the tabs will break, so plan on buying new, actually I think there's 3 of them. Plan on buying new connectors here, because the tabs you touch them and they fall apart. Yeah, that's it. Let me take a look at this, and then maybe we'll start taking it apart.